Hey everyone, welcome back to Tales of Berseria. We are going into the not post-game, end-game content. Post-game content, I don't think we'll cover it all. Oh, we got a power flag. The accessory in the next area. But we will be starting to cover some side quests very, very soon. How is it that this chest has already respawned? Or did I seriously, not open it the first time? Oh, I didn't. Okay. But yeah, also, there is something I want to do. I want to lower the difficulty. It's because, from what I've heard on some forums, it's better to play the game on normal difficulty so that you gain normal experience. And then when you want to fight the bosses in a challenging difficulty, then you put it at the whatever proper difficulty you want. That's what I heard. I'll keep it on hard anyway, but if I had known that in advance, I would have left it on normal the entire game until now because, well, I'd be level 60 by this point. Instead, because I got less experience overall every battle, I'm only level 50 for most characters. Velvet's 51, but the bonus experience increase is basically just whoever gets the last hit on one of the opponents is gonna get more bonus experience. That's the diff. Um, Sorry if my voice cuts out every now and then. That's kind of annoying. So, I guess we're never gonna go to the center of the isle over there. That's a shame. Okay, well, whatever the case, we need to go. Well, not to the final showdown. What we need to do is do some side quests. So first things first is I think we're gonna go to Renede, check to see if we can continue the Omega Elixir side. Yeah, the voice keeps cutting out. The Omega Elixir side quest. Actually, I am speaking in a low tone because the baby is asleep upstairs. Don't want to wake them up. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Hey.
Glad to see you made it back in one piece, Velvet.
I'm here on orders from the boss to help you guys out.
We could certainly use it. How are things back in the city?
I came here from Helives, so I don't know how far the suppression has progressed. But I can tell you that the Abbeys designated the area north of Helives as a Class 4 administrative zone.
Which means they've pulled their forces out of the area.
What about the people of Mercio?
Everyone got out safe and sound, although they did petition for the extermination of the Lord of Calamity.
Of course.
I say we make this town our new hideout. When else are we ever gonna find a hideout that comes with hot springs?
That's a good idea. We should leave Kamoana and the others here.
Dial, could you stay and help them out?
As if you even had to ask.
Well, that's surprisingly reliable for you, Dial.
Hey, that hurts. Now get going already. Benwick and the crew are making preparations in Helives right now.
And he has something else to say.
Hey, Rokuro, how'd the showdown with your brother turn out?
I killed him, but I couldn't break Stormhowl.
Is that because Stormhowl was an even stronger sword than Kuragane's?
No. Even with Shigure's full strength behind it, Stormhowl didn't even leave a nick in Kurogane's blade. If I didn't have this sword, I'd be dead now. I think I just couldn't break Stormhowl because I'm still too inexperienced.
But you won the match, didn't you?
Yeah, but only by combining my techniques with Kurogane's craftsmanship.
If that's the case, then as long as you're wielding it, that sword is Stormquell. After all, Kuragane's sword did quell the Godblade's raging storm.
Do you think Kurogane would agree?
Are you kidding? You know how stubborn that guy is. He'd just say he'd forge something even stronger the next time. And that's why I say you shouldn't be satisfied with how you are either, Rokuro.
I know. I'll find even stronger opponents to cut down. By my hand, Kurogane's Stormquell will become even more legendary than Stormhowl ever was.
That's the spirit. Show him what we demons can do.
Yeah, I need to mention this. There's gonna be a lot more typos from now on. Side quests did not have priority when it comes to the translation, so yeah, there's gonna be lots of typos in the subtitles. At the very least, the voice acting should still be fine. Let's restock on life bottles and stuff. Oof. I have nothing left. I should mention, these melon gels gonna be very, very useful. I can't even afford one right now, but they're gonna be basically end game items that we will use for at least 2 battles I can think of. Although I don't think I can get enough of them for the battle that I want to do, which I could possibly do in this video. In fact, kind of annoying. I should start selling stuff though. I have tons of junk that's not used for anything that I should sell right now. We're gonna sleep at the end. Apparently we still can't go into the hot spring. I think that's something we can only do after beating the final boss, and I think that's the only thing I'm gonna show about the post-game content. There's another bonus battle that you can do for post-game, but the thing is, the bonus battle is just like 2 bosses that we'll be able to fight very soon together. It might be fine. There's also a bonus dungeon that you can only do in post-game. It has some plot details, but it's also time-consuming and probably very hard. So I think that's the one thing I won't be covering for sure, unfortunately. Because I need to move on to some other games. And more specifically, it's October and I need to start doing the October. Yeah, let's just go to the end right now. While I'm at it, I've been meaning to change Velvet's costume. Something better. This is too low. Maybe I should buy one of the DLC outfits. Honestly, I really just wish she could get a new pair of shorts/pants and fix the ties. That would improve this outfit so much, even with the underboobs and all that. But no, it's got to be ripped the entire adventure. She never replaces it at any point, and that bothers me so much. I'll still keep her hair short though.
Grimoire, could we talk?
You sound so serious, like it's the eve of the final battle.
Well, isn't it? Can't you let yourself get caught up in the moment for a change?
Getting caught up in the moment is for young, foolhardy lovers. So, what is it you want to talk about?
I just figured I should drop by since, well, like I said, the final battle with Innominat is coming up and all.
Ugh, you're talking like you're saying your last goodbyes.
It's just that we're up against a lot. Even Miss Moggy-Lou doesn't know what the future holds for us, and she almost always has that stuff figured out.
Whether she has it figured out or not, it is our lot in life to follow our vessels and fight to the very end.
That's what I've always thought, so I just dealt with Miss Moggy-Lou's craziness up till now. But she's never thanked me for it. No, good job, Bienfu. No, I'm glad I'm your vessel. Not even something like, I'll introduce you to a cute girl when it's all over. It'd be nice to hear a little gratitude from her, even just once.
Surely you know she's not the type to do that sort of thing, though, yes?
That's all the more reason to want just one brief glimpse at who she is underneath.
If you're so unhappy, it's not too late to switch back to the Abbey's side and become an informant again.
What's the point in that? I don't know anything they'd want, and they wouldn't have any use for me there.
So you lack confidence in your own abilities.
Miss Moggy-Lou has let me come with her wherever she went, and her talents have gotten us this far. But now that we have to fight Innominat, I'm worried. I don't know what use I can be for her, or if I can keep her safe.
But you'll still go, won't you?
Yeah, of course! Or else my name isn't Norman Brave!
See, you can do this. You've been keeping Moggy-Lou safe this whole time. With all the emotional pain she's been through, she's needed someone as thick-skinned and tenacious as you. She may talk like she doesn't care, but she wouldn't have tracked you down and renewed your pact if she didn't.
When you put it like that, bien! Alright, you've convinced me!
That's right. You just trust in old Norman therapist's good advice. It won't steer you wrong.
Wow! I'd have never expected you to actually make a joke like that, Grimoire!
I just thought I'd get caught up in the moment like you wanted.
No human characters whatsoever in that skit. Now there's gonna be another one, right? No, that's it? Wow, I'm surprised. I was sure there was gonna be more. Okay, I have to check anyway to see if we can go into the hot springs. Like maybe there's gonna be a character we can talk to right in the front that will tell us exactly what's up with that. Or no, we can actually go in. Never mind. That's not a hot spring. Whoops. I guess it really is at the end. So the bat scene definitely is post-game stuff then. Because it's too humorous to be taken seriously if it's done right now. I kind of know already what it is. I haven't seen it, but I know what it is, so... Given what it happens in it, it's kind of difficult to take the plot seriously after that. And even though we're going to space to defeat the god, gotta take the plot seriously still for a bit longer. But for the time being, let's see if we can do some side quests to leave this place. Like, seriously. Oh, guess we can talk to these. Oh, I had to talk to the dogs, but I had to talk to Kimona. Oh, and Griffin's there too. And what do you have to say? Thank you. Yeah, the Wanton Devil and the Serial Killer Tree. I'm gonna try to fight this thing in this video. I think I was supposed to be able to actually be able to fight it way back then. Now it's completely outdated. There's also number 23 that we're missing. And yeah, beyond that there was also... Wait. Huh. We did find number 11 as well as number 14. Okay. Great. They're part of side quests. I guess that's going to be the same for number 23 then. Huh. Well, for the time being, let's just keep going. Side quest stuff. Huh. Bunch of people to talk to here.
You there, Exorcist! Do you know what happened to the Praetor, Lady Teresa?
Oh, it's
Who's
him!
in charge here? Lady Teresa is the only one who can restore law and order in our town. Please, send a message to the Abbey. Tell them that the citizens of Helives are awaiting her return. Even if the Lord of Calamity herself were to attack, I won't budge until Lady Teresa returns to us.
What will refusing to move accomplish?
If my life is in danger, I know Lady Teresa will come to save me. Her, in that ice-cold glare of hers.
Teresa won't be coming back.
What?
If you really love Teresa, you shouldn't rely on her to protect you. You should become strong enough to protect her.
Whoa, that burning glare of yours. I think I like it.
Wait, what?
Ugh. What a creep. That's the third time we have to talk to that guy, and he just likes to be dominated. I'm hoping that's the last time we have to talk to him, though.
We're planning evacuation routes. We need to be ready if the Calamity or demons show up in town.
When the Calamity attacked the first time, there was massive confusion. Some children got hurt in all the madness. We're preparing evacuation boats, so that we can all flee out to the sea if anything happens.
It's a good idea, but it will be hard to evacuate the entire town by boat. You'd best prepare a land route too.
That's a good point. But wouldn't a land route run the risk of being attacked by demons?
Yes, you'll need to guard it as heavily as you do the city gates. It would be best if you could devise a way to prevent demons from intercepting the escape route, but...
Some of the exorcists lost use of their malachim. We can't count on the Abbey's garrison to help us.
I'll send a request for aid to the Abbey. But please, don't give up. Try to think of something.
Of course. There's no way we'll give up. You can't rely on someone else to protect you.
Can you really ask the Abbey for help?
I can send a Sylph-Jade to some of my old friends from when I was still in training. Even if they refuse to trust a traitor like me, they won't ignore the plight of the people here in Helives.
Huh. This is weird that we're having discussions like this at this point in the game. I just wonder, can we put Elnor as the leader? Oh, we can.
I trust you've got my back.
Yeah, so now when we're moving around, it's Elnor. This is kind of weird to have her as the leader. I wonder if having other characters as the leader actually changes what some characters say to you. I know that was the case in Tales of Symphonia because, like, having Colette as the leader means when she talked to dogs, she named them. And when you had Zelos as the leader, talking to women would actually get you rewards.
Hey,
wonder if there's
how
something like that
long are
here.
you going to sit there crying? You can't be a fisherman if you're afraid of some Lord of Calamity.
The demons that wrecked this town are still alive. Who knows when they'll show up again?
How about right now?
Sniveling idiot! Keep whining like that, and this Calamity whatever will keep walking all over you!
But what can we do? We can't even defeat a single demon.
That's why we take our boats, catch some fish, and make sure we've got enough food to keep on surviving. Didn't they drill anything into that fool head of yours in school? Ugh. Do I have to knock some sense into you? Get up and get the boat ready.
That is one hot-headed dad.
Too hot for any demons to get near. That's for sure.
Might become a demon himself. Something in the tavern. Nowhere else. Okay, just gonna stop by the tavern and then we're leaving the place. Oh my god. Elnor on this thing does not make sense at all. Oh man, I have to see how it looks with Laphset.
Right. Let's...
Oh, he does it adorably. Oh man. I kind of want to leave Laphset as the leader just because of how adorable he rides the geoboard. Okay, we need to see how it looks with the other characters. Okay, Aizen trying to make himself look cool, yeah.
Let me take point.
Rokuroho. He's just like, I've got a perfect center of balance. Don't need to adjust myself too much, and Magalu.
Why, certainly.
Hand on the hip, confident. Sounds about right. Could have been a lot more bombastic
Very
though.
well.
Anyway, it's Elnor's time to shine anyway, so tavern is over here.
I heard that the Lord of Calamity appeared in Mercio. Now the whole town's been captured by demons. What is the Abbey doing? Why don't exorcists come around here anymore?
The Abbey has abandoned us. If the Calamity shows up here, we're doomed. We either run or give up and drown ourselves in drink. If only Lady Teresa were still here.
Why has it come to this? Curse you, Lord of Calamity, for everything you've done!
You're quite the popular girl. Why not wave to your fans?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sounds about right.
Welcome back! I take it you defeated the Legates.
Yes, but that still leaves Enominat and the Shepherd.
Onward ho to the last battle! Oh, I picked up something nice for you. Here.
An apple?
It's a fortune apple. A good luck charm. No real powers, but they're hard to find. Legend has it, they're pretty lucky.
A fortune apple.
But we're the bad guys, aren't we? Maybe what we need is bad luck instead.
I think the Reaper's got that covered.
Aw, that's just mean.
Well, I appreciate the thought. Thanks, Benwick. I love apples.
Just don't eat it.
I couldn't eat it, even if I wanted. Wait a moment. That's right. My power to consume is a part of Enominat. If that's true, then
What is it?
you want a bite? Delicious fortune apple.
No way. That's a good luck charm.
That it is. One to give you the courage you need to survive.
So, where's our final destination?
The Empyrean's throne.
Sail for Port Zexon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, no, we're
Just
not
don't
going
leave
there.
them. Got it?
I won't. Don't worry.
And first we're talking to this guy.
Hey, Rokuro! I heard about a Class 4 island that sounds damn near perfect for you.
An island that's perfect for me. Do the rivers flow with good drink?
Now that you mention it. But no, different island. I'm talking about you as a swordsman. The demons there all run around the island in suits of armor and helmets and stuff, I hear.
Armored demons are not unusual.
Yeah, but what I heard tell was that all the exorcists who got sent there came back with their swords broken. I don't know if they've got swords too, or if their armor is just that strong. But I reckon your sword will be able to stand up to them.
Well then, I've heard worse ideas.
If you believe the tales, that island used to be a place where swordsmen and knights competed to see who was stronger.
Oh yeah, I know the island you're talking about. Craftsmen from all over gave their finest weapons and armor to the greatest of warriors and made them fight. It was as much a showcase for those wares as it was a contest of strength.
So the demons on that island might come at us wielding fine arms and armor.
I'm certainly up for checking it out. I'm curious to see how good the stuff really is.
After all I've told you, you still want to go? What is wrong with you?
Yep. Petition. Oh, we found a new island. And a new attachment. Oh, the accessory. Yay. That's pretty much all I need from this area, actually. Yeah, there's 2 more materials to find, but just search for selling, and I'm not interested in that. So let's keep going.
Setting sail.
Quite a few treasures. They're still missing 4 more areas to unlock, and the current one we're exploring is the 16th area. Hopefully we'll find all the areas before the end of the game.
Do you think that with the Nominat's power waning, people will be free again?
Well, the pirates are acting like pirates again. May take longer for others, but I think it's happening.
What do you think of traveling around to see for ourselves? I'd like to know what's going on out there.
I'd like to meet the elemental Empyreans, if I could.
That's not a great idea. They're all in various Earth Pulse points, but where those are is a mystery. They could be very far off.
And they might not view us as allies.
Yep, gods live by their own rules. Our business with the Nominat probably doesn't concern them. You're right.
It might be wise to scope out the situation before our battle. As we go around, we might find out more about what Artorias is up to.
Time for side quests is what Velvet is trying to say. Okay, nothing new popped up in the village, did it? Good. Oh, they're forcing me. Oh. Did I do Fiend Quarter? Yeah, Fiend Quarter I did not do because it's a question mark. Okay, you know what? We'll do the Class 4 zones first. Then we'll go to Port Zexon, and hopefully then side quests will open up. Speaking of opening up, let's see if we can open up a cat's chest from around here. There's always a cat's chest around. And this one's over here. Nothing. Ugh. Okay, actually, I've had a thought. I think we can challenge these areas 3 times, maybe, for like a 3-star, up to a 3-star battle, something like that. I don't know for sure. I don't think I'll be checking it out, but if that's the case, well, sorry for not doing them. But these actually take quite a while to do. Ow! I hate fairies.
refuse to fall here.
Ugh, no experience for all of that. Guess it's only for gold and braid and some materials, but not experience. Mithril waistcoat. Waistcoat! Sorry. Yeah, you can't, never mind, you can't do 2 stars or anything like that. As far as I know, unless you're doing summon demons, just puts you on 2 stars right away. But they're not difficult, and that's the problem with those places. At least on first try. Going to this one. I'll definitely not be able to open the cast chest here. I might as well, though, activate it so that I'll remember where it is. Even though it's probably way on the other side. No? Yeah. Of course. I'll have to remember to check this area when I have cat spirits to spare for no reason at all. Gosh, why couldn't they sell DLC that just gives us more cat spirits? Well, they have to be free. Anyway. Let us go.
You're strong, but I'm stronger.
Oh, it's these guys. They count as armored? Really? Well, we should be able to handle them now. It's been quite a while since we had to deal with them. In fact, he's already dead. But I remember those days when those spells would hurt like hell.
Not bad.
You too.
Well, that was boring. Haggler's Acerate. Reduces the amount of gal required for enhancing equipment. Ooh. It's very nice, actually. Yeah, I like these permanent upgrades, because I don't notice when they're actually being added, which causes some problems. Yeah, whatever. Now we gotta go to Port Zexen to see a cutscene probably, and then maybe we can do other side quests? Hopefully. Oh, cutscene. Yep.
So, what was it you needed to say to me alone?
Where's Laphicet?
He wanted to stand watch with me, but I forced him to get some rest. After all this fighting, he needs it.
I owe you. That kid always tries to play the tough guy.
Just like the one who named him.
He's nothing like me. His motivation comes from hope.
Hope.
The wind is nice.
Yes, the world may teem with hardship and sadness, but it's also filled with beauty. The endless ocean, the islands in the south, even the frozen tundra and the mountains that spew fire.
It is. And humans make their home among all that beauty. This is the world that Laphie always yearned to travel. I finally understand what he saw when he sat looking out over the ocean. Eleanor, I have a single favor to ask of you. If anything happens to me, take care of Laphicet.
What? Is something the matter?
The power possessed by the Therians and Innominat is fundamentally the same. I have a theory. No, theory is too rational. A different part of me, something separate from my hatred, wants me to do something. It wants me to leave this world with hope.
Wait, you don't mean...
Humor me, okay? If the worst happens, I'm counting on you.
I understand. You have my word. I'll look after Laphicet. While I'd love to take advantage of this momentary weakness, I can't. My oath is to obey your orders until my dying breath.
I'd almost forgotten about all that. Good thing I kicked your butt after all.
Two moms discussing how to take care of their son. Actually, that was really nice. I think I know what Velvet is thinking about, but I'm also not too sure. I guess we'll see, maybe, later.
Well, the suppression field is gone.
And in its place, rampaging demons.
We expected that. Thanks for everything.
I only did what I felt like doing. Who needs thanks for that?
Let's go. We have a fight to finish with the Shepherd.
Finally! All these side quests are back! I knew it. But we're gonna talk to the people in this town first. Just 3 discussions here, and then we'll leave. Where is the joyful Green Nordal anyway? Well, I'm guessing the joyful, the Green Nordal is probably in Stonebury or something like that, or an area similar to one of the other side quests, because I don't see where it could be separate from the
Nominat's
others.
power may have weakened, but I think that'll only cause more of a stir in the cities.
Without the Abbey's exorcists, the people will have a hard time quelling demons.
Are you crying?
I'm simply coming to terms with reality. I've learned to think for myself rather than let others do the thinking for me. It's painful and frightening, and comes with great responsibility. But this is who I am now. It's on me to own up, face my fears, and keep moving forward.
You're a piece of work, but I don't mind having you around.
Yes, I'm not weak like I used to be.
No, you aren't.
You don't have to bear the weight of the world alone, though.
I understand that. I will do only what I can.
You always say that, but then you end up overdoing it, right? If you push yourself to the limit and it's still not enough, there's no shame in relying on others.
Rokuro, thank you so much.
You realize you just thanked a demon, right?
I'm aware of that.
Rokuroho. I will never stop saying his name like that. It's too entertaining.
Hey, it's you! Magilou's debauchery.
It's menagerie.
I finally get a chance to see the famous Magilou's menagerie. I've been waiting forever to meet up with you again.
Meet up with us? Why?
Well, with my bad luck, I've always just missed out on seeing your splendiferous performances. So, well, I made my own menagerie. The Abbey is a mess, and people everywhere are scared. Demons abound, and, well, everyone's so gloomy. So I thought that this is exactly the time when people need something fun and happy to lift their spirits. My troupe is still in training, but we're almost ready.
That's wonderful! What do you call yourselves?
I wanted something with power, impact. So behold, we are the Dark Wings!
Dark Wings. Huh.
Hey, what gives? That's a terrible reaction.
You're trying to cheer people up, right? So why dark? And dark wings only make me picture crows. Or bats, maybe.
Really? When I think of the Dark Wings, I think comedy.
Maybe I should rethink this. Oh, I got it! We'll be the Dark Smiles!
Sounds like you've got a pretty dark sense of humor. You really want to go with such a dark-hearted name?
Okay, fine. The Dark Magic. No, the Dark Circus. No, that's no good. The Darkest Hour. The Dark...
Maybe you could try losing the dark part.
Good point. All right then. How about this one? The Peddlers of Joy.
We don't accept solicitations.
Fine. Forget you. I've made my decision. We're Darkwing Menagerie of Comedy. And that's final.
You really went all out. Still, you've got zing, kid. Here's hoping you have many dark years to come. Magikazam!
Thanks. That makes us rivals now, but still. From one entertainer to another. Good luck.
About that Magikazam of yours? You only use that spell when you couldn't care less what happens, right?
What this world needs now is a good dose of apathy. Am I right?
But here's hoping you have many dark years to come. That's not very nice at all, is it?
Magikazam!
We put all our faith in you because you said you could protect us. We endured all your harsh rules and laws.
So how can you tell us you can't defeat the demons because you can't control Malachim anymore?
We don't understand why we've lost the ability to control our Malachim. But even without my Malak arts, I will fight to my dying breath to protect all of you. So please, calm down.
I'm not listening to anything the Abbey says anymore.
What are you looking at? Yeah, you there. Mean-looking guy. Get over here.
I think I'll pass. Thanks.
Hey, Muscles! Get back here! I'm not through with you!
Please stop. I understand that you're worried and upset, but now isn't the time to be fighting amongst ourselves. Please, let us all stand together. Help us fight off the madness and the demons that threaten our world. And if that's not good enough for you, you can face me instead.
Guess I'm sorry.
That exorcist has some serious backbone.
Aye.
Yeah, finally some competent people. Not relying on their quote-unquote tools all the time. Okay. We are going to... Renede first. Oh my god, there's gonna be discussions to be had everywhere. Because we're in the end game now, not post game yet. I want to call it the post game though.
That place really was a prison island. Worse, I heard that's where the Lord of Calamity was born.
Where did you hear that?
From an exorcist who lost his malak and caught the demon blight. He screamed it as he was killing his exorcist buddies. It happened in the forest. I managed to hide. I've never been so terrified in my life.
An exorcist turned into a demon.
He must have lost himself when he lost his malak. Looks like we really did a number on the Abbey.
If that's true, then it means the Calamity was born right under the Abbey's nose, and they let her escape. How could they let that happen?
I don't know, but I guess it means the exorcists aren't perfect. I thought that if we followed the shepherd, the Abbey would save us. But maybe that was just wishful thinking.
I'm gonna save just in case the game crashes randomly, even though it hasn't crashed a single time. You know, can't be too careful.
Mercio was attacked by the Lord of Calamity and the town was lost. They say a bizarrely dressed witch chased down the townspeople and devoured any she caught.
That must be the Lord of Calamity. She dressed as a cackling witch to toy and torment us humans. That monster!
They say she wore a black cloak, a big hat, and rode a broomstick. She jeered and jested at those she caught.
So, a demon impersonated a witch and hunted humans, huh?
What happened in Mercio really got twisted in the telling. That's the grapevine for ya.
But that aside, this is unforgivable. I'd never use a broom or wear a black cloak. It'd go against my superb fashion sense.
Trying to put my sweatshirt on right now because I'm cold. Edition is returned. Yeah, since this side quest, I don't know how long these videos are gonna be. Rapig meat, tomato, the pirate flag, new recipe, and nothing else. I suppose we can look into the new Ooh, 4 stars, finally. Covers 50% of HP when someone's HP is under 15%. Not too bad, but I think the best one is the one that revives us. Which one is it? Yeah. Why? But I like that one the best. Because it automatically revives someone, which is something I haven't noticed occasionally. Because I think the character survived an attack, but it's more that they got KO'd and then they automatically got revived by that recipe.
Is it true that more demons are appearing in other towns? And that some exorcists have suddenly lost their powers?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
Is everything going to be alright?
Leave her alone, son. You're bothering the exorcist.
I just wanted to know how other places were doing.
In every city, the frequent demon attacks have endangered lives, caused chaos, and hindered travel and trade. Farms have been hit hard, and harvests are delayed. It's certain that there will be food shortages before long.
I thought as much. Well then, that settles it.
Settles what?
I'm going to plant an orchard and some vegetable fields. We've been lucky. We've been spared the worst of it. Also, the soil here is rich and suited for farming. I can't fight the demons, but I can help stabilize the food supply. I want to do what I can to help.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm rooting for you with all my heart.
You know, if you're starting a farm, you're going to need someone at your side.
Would you please stop bringing that up?
No. If you're serious about this, I want to do everything I can to find you a match. So on that note, how about it? He's a good boy. You don't have to marry him right away. You can take it slow.
Sorry, I'm kind of married to my work.
A shame. Well, what about you? The scary girl over there.
Who are you calling scary?
My apologies, miss.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
No way! Love? Marriage? That's not important right now. Besides, I have a date with these saplings.
He chose a tree over me.
Perfect.
You're Laphicet, right?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm Vidal's mom. He wanted me to give you this note.
It's the fourth ingredient. What happened to Vidal?
He has a high fever and can't move right now.
It's the terminal stage of the 12-year sickness.
It can't be.
All the other kids in town avoid Vidal because they're scared of the disease. But you chose to be his friend. I want to thank you for that. Vidal always perks up when he talks about you.
Miss Vidal's mom, I know this is sudden, but can I borrow his book? If we can figure out the last ingredient, we can make medicine that'll cure him. I don't care what it takes. I'll decipher it myself and...
That sounds like it could be really dangerous. I can't let Vidal's friends put themselves at risk like that. Besides, I've already lent the book to someone else. I've been prepared for this day ever since I learned he had the 12-year sickness. I'm sorry, Vidal. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a healthy life.
What's the plan, Laphicet? Do you still intend to look for that last ingredient?
Why bother? Time's short and we're out of leads.
I know it's sad, but there's nothing we can do. Vidal was fated for this end from the start.
Is there really nothing we can do?
Don't feel guilty. None of this is your fault. You've been a good friend to him. Besides, the Omega Elixir is a fool's errand anyway.
I don't think so.
How could you say that? Jeez, Velvet. Even I'd have tried to soften that one.
What's there to be gained from being less direct? Sure, it might hurt now, but in time, it will be just another memory. A sad memory you'll keep tucked away for when you need it.
How can you talk like that? Vidal's still alive! And what about all of his research? The Omega Elixir is real! I'm sure of it! I'm not ready to give up!
Then stop talking about it and keep on looking.
You mean it?
Once you've lost him, it'll be too late. No matter how sorry you feel, No matter how deeply you regret, regrets don't change into memories. They hang over you like a living nightmare. But you haven't lost your friend yet, or your hope.
Yeah.
Then hold on to it as tightly as you can.
Okay. I'm going to find that fourth ingredient. Let's take another look at the clues in Vidal's notes.
Yep. World Tree Leaf. Last one was found in Deval Forest. Deval Forest, Deval. Yep. So now we actually do have to go there. Perfect. Very perfect, actually. Because it's also near Stonesbury, which is also another place we need to go to. I do want to check out the area over here, though. Yeah, it goes to the Burnack Plateau, and well, there's probably not much to do there. Also, the promoters and Yseult Docks and yeah, Stonesbury. Yeah, I could warp, but can I warp? I probably should. Yeah, let's just warp to Stonebury. I should make sure not to do that too often, though. Could end up missing out on some stuff. Oh, it's a doll.
At last, the Nordal set is complete. Hooray! Go us!
Turtles! Turtles! Just in time for the winter circles. Your detective skills truly put mine to shame.
It wouldn't have taken so much time and effort if you'd been willing to help us look. But you'll make it up to us with a suitable discount next time we trade.
Can't you give me a break?
Never mind. Do you have anything for us?
I do mind that. But yeah, here's another letter for Eisen.
Another one? I will keep this missive short as my patience with you has expired. Come to the prison island and face your judgment. I will not blame you if you run, but I will consider you a heartless coward of a brother.
Oh, this sounds like a challenge to a fight. Now we're talking my language. Let's get going.
Whoever this is, they're just trying to get under your skin. Why not let it go and move on?
This is the third letter, not counting any that might not have reached us. I say we should go nip this in the bud.
Yeah, I think so too. If we just keep ignoring it, something might happen to Eisen's sister.
Exactly. I can't allow that. I want to head to Titania and settle things.
The toughest boss is over there. Yep, I'm not sure if I can handle it. I think we'll check it out, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my ass kicked once I fight that boss.
I still have a long way to go before I perfect my new drink, but I did discover something useful already. If you steep the radish bells in barley wine, the poison is denatured, leaving behind a hearty flavor.
Sounds like snake wine.
Exactly. That's where I got the idea.
So, can I get a taste of your new concoction?
Don't tell me I have to wait 50 years for this one, too.
I just started brewing it up. It should be ready after the summer. But my intuition is telling me to let it sit for 4 years.
In that case, we'll come back next autumn. Make sure to save enough for 2.
Nah, 2 won't be enough. I want to treat the whole crew. How much can you make by then?
I've already prepped 3 large barrels. If I push, I could probably ready another 7.
Great. Make them. I'll pay for all 7. And we'll split 5 barrels in the autumn.
What? And we'll come for the other 2 in 4 years' time. Right, Eisen?
No. We'll only take 1 more. The last one is yours to sell as the town's specialty.
Oh, thank you. I'll make sure it's delicious. Looking forward to it.
A little strange. Yeah, there is someone to talk to at the end. Or I think we have to sleep at the end.
She had the idea to build a great bell tower and make it the symbol of our town. We'll make the tower out of stone, tall and proud. Then we'll hang the biggest bell in the land here. The wind whistling down from the mountains will carry the sound far, far away. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah, it sounds great. Where are you going to quarry the stone?
The stone we get from the mountains near here is dense and smooth. Perfect for constructing buildings with.
You know your rocks.
When I was deciding on where and what to farm here, I spent a lot of time researching the nearby geology.
Not only does she have the knowledge, she has a great logical mind. She's been a terrific help in getting this plane off the ground.
And he's got the good ideas, but he tends to leap before he looks. Since I don't get flashes of insight like he does, he's given me all sorts of ideas for improving my farm.
Now we're trying to find the perfect metal for the bell.
The metals and their ratios used when casting the bell will change its sound dramatically, right?
That's right. We're testing all sorts of alloys, trying to find one that produces a smooth, pleasing sound.
I hope you can find a sound that will soothe the hearts of those both near and far. Hello. We were hoping we could put on a comedy act here.
Sure, but who's your partner?
Me.
I'm going to be honest. I think you'll be the worst of any of them.
You just underestimate me. I have my own sense of humor. Just act like we're both aboard the Von Altia.
I already have a bad feeling about this. All right, you can play the strong, forceful type, and I'll be the dumb, slow one who...
No. I want to play the dumb character.
Are you sure you can handle that?
I'll have everyone dying from laughter the way only a Reaper can.
I don't think I like where this is going. Hi there! We're your friendly comedy duo, Death by Laughter!
Magicazam!
Huh? He just stole my line!
Thank you all for coming here to see us today. Now, when you think of Rakugo, you of course think of classic characters like Hatsuan, Kuma-san, Oya-san, and there's the neighborhood retiree, and Yotaro the fool who...
Whoa, hold it! What are you rambling on about?
Does it matter? I'm just trying to get a feel for the audience. Every comedian does it.
Not anymore! Speed is key nowadays. Speed! You need to be snappy and get straight to the point!
Well, I object. Comedy that forgets the old classics has no future.
What's old is tired. Comedy is always evolving. It has to.
You must be some new wave type then.
Did you just click your tongue at me?
No.
You totally did! I heard that! I'm the leader here, and don't you forget it! If you respect comedy, then respect my authority!
Sorry.
Alright, as long as you understand. Now, what are you thinking of doing today?
I was thinking of maybe imitating a clock.
Cut that out! I can't take this anymore. You're impossible!
Whew. It's been a while since I worked so hard.
We really tried to practice so the jokes would land. How do you think it went?
Your jokes were... okay, I suppose. But your partner was so intimidating. Whew. I couldn't laugh.
Huh?
Can't say I'm surprised.
Rokuro is going to be the last one. Although I guess you could have done Rokuro first.
Every time this time of year comes around, I can't help but think back on that terrible accident.
Can you tell us about it?
This was all quite a long time ago, but a carriage transporting suspects to a heresy trial fell down a ravine. I was the one who first found them, and let me tell you, it was a nasty sight.
Oh, right. I remember hearing about this.
Well, these were people who'd made a killing running dodgy shows, so their luck might have just caught up with them.
Did anybody survive? Apparently not. But I heard there was one body they never found.
Right. She was a girl they'd made a part of their show. I heard they really abused her and forced her to work for them. I hope she managed to escape, but I don't know.
There were rumors that a strange spirit saved her life. As if anyone could believe a story like that.
Yeah, I heard that too. But the crash happened in the deep mountainside wilderness. It's much more likely that she was eaten by a beast. I'm surprised you know so much about it. It happened when I was still young.
Exactly how old are you, Magilu? As as old as my tongue and a little older than my teeth. From your reaction, I can at least tell you're not my age.
No, she is not. I think I read up on a guide that she's 29. I'm not sure if that's official, but she's not like 100 years old or something like that. We're sleeping at the inn.
Benwick told me that you can mop the floor with the water you've used for washing rice, and it'll make the wood shiny. Is that true?
It is. Not only does it get the floor clean, it'll put on a layer of rice brown oil at the same time. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, rice water has a lot of uses. The first time you use a new earthenware pot, boil rice water in it, and you'll extend its lifespan. And if you use it when you're rehydrating dried fish, it'll tenderize it and take away the fishy smell too. And if you water plants with it, it acts as a fertilizer. It's really useful stuff.
Wow, look at you, Velvet. Maybe I could see you with a family after all.
You don't have to act so surprised.
Still, I've never read that in any of my books before. How did you end up learning all that?
I learned from Celica, who learned it from our mom. It's just been passed down across the family.
Wow! What else did you learn from your sister growing up?
Celica taught me everything our mom knew about cooking, from the basics to more advanced techniques. Speaking of which, rice water is really useful when cooking too. If you use it to boil radishes, it'll get rid of their bitter taste. When you use it to boil bamboo shoots or burdock roots, they'll soften and take on a nice white color. My mother taught Celica that anyone who threw away rice water wasn't qualified for housework, and my sister passed it on to me too.
You know so many cool things!
When I needed to make When you need to make a child eat their vegetables, it'll go over better if you can cook them tender and not so bitter.
I bet you'd make a pretty good mom one day, Velvet.
You really think so? Actually, since you're here, Bienfu, I have to ask. Those are discarded vegetables on your tray there, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're just raw scraps left over from cooking. I was on my way to throw them out just now.
What are you talking about? That's all still good stuff you can use. Look at those radish leaves. Dice them up, fry them in oil, add soy sauce, cooking wine, bonito flakes, and sesame seeds, and voila! A perfectly healthy topping for rice. And that potato skin? If you wipe the inner side on a mirror, it won't fog up. Put some salt on those lemon rinds and you can use them to scrub a wash basin sparkling clean.
Holy cow, Velvet! You're a treasure trove of knowledge.
You know what's been bothering me? These pirates are way too wasteful with their food. They leave so much garbage.
You might be getting a little carried away here.
Yeah, I think you've made the jump from potential mom to bothersome in-law.
Uh-oh. He's gonna get it tonight. Chatterista. Huh? Need to view 350 skits. I'm guessing there's an achievement for seeing every single skit, which we will absolutely not get because I missed out on a lot of skits when I first started playing this game. In fact, it wasn't until I started playing again this year that I started viewing the optional skits. That's unfortunate. I think we never did the dungeon down there either. Zabal Grotto never did that. But we are going to Daval Forest first. The hell? Well, we found a new valuable somehow.
The map's really getting filled out now.
You seem really happy, Laphicet. Yeah, you just had a big old grin on your face.
Well, yeah, of course. Surely even you have some times when you can't help but smile. Right, Velvet?
I never thought about it. You know, I guess I do. Like when I managed to get the kitchen and the dishes sparkling and spotless.
Oh, I know that feeling. I feel that way when I get the bathtub scrubbed so clean that it's as good as new.
Definitely. Oh, and when I finish hanging a huge load of laundry out to dry on a beautiful sunny day.
Could you not compare this to doing chores?
The scouting vessel just contacted us. They say they found Terror Island.
Terror Island? What kind of place is that?
Eisen was talking about it earlier. It apparently moves around.
It's the damnedest thing. Legends say it's roamed the outer seas since time immemorial. They say it absorbs power from all of existence.
That sounds like it might be connected to Inominat.
We won't know anything more until we go there ourselves. First, we should join up with the crew at the docks in Isolt.
Okay, apparently a new side quest opened up right there. Yeah, huh. Incidentally, Terror Island is not as terrifying as you might think it is. Apparently actually a really funny place. I'm not sure what place it is though. I don't know about that. I'm not strong enough to just roll over these enemies, really? I think I might need to grind a bit. Okay, how do I get rid of that stuff though? Maybe there's a switch somewhere? Cannot activate the geoboard, so what am I supposed to do here? Oh! Oh, so that's how you're supposed to do it! Oh man, I could have done it way back then. Ah. So that's all you had to do in order to pass that. Oh my goodness. Well, it means that this dungeon, well, quote-unquote dungeon, has some really outdated equipment right now. Is there gonna be like blue fruit or something like that we're gonna need to use? Yep. I pretty much ignored all the enemies. I probably should fight some of them though. So what if the fruit isn't ripe? Oh, I guess it wasn't ripe initially maybe? Back when we were first visiting the dungeon? Still. Yeah, I'll fight some enemies at the very least.
Are you?
Yeah, 236 experience is really not worth it. I should be getting like 2000 XP per fight right now. Find the enemies at the Hex Island or something like that. I already ate the blue fruit, but I want to abandon it. I like the chest when it's open. I mean, if I just got nothing out of it. Oh, there's gonna be yellow fruit too. And the bonus boss is over there. Here. Oh, wait, through? Nope, right over there. Did I eat the red fruit though? I guess I will. Hopefully that won't screw me up and force me to backtrack now. Yep, this is how you go to the bonus boss. Except you also need the geoboard activated. Yeah, darn it. cat souls I can get right here. And a cat's chest. 375? Okay, no, never mind. I mentioned before that cat's chest don't adjust their amount required to open based on area, because I thought it was that way, but clearly that's the case. And there's the yellow fruit. No, that was an enemy. I actually got surprised. And the activation point for my geoboard. Good. But we need to look for the world tree leaf anyway. Honestly, I want to go back to fight the bonus boss right now. Hey, you've been on my hit list for far too... Wait. Hold up. Was that Kimona? Oh my god, it is. Well, actually, no, the model inside looks a bit different. Like an older woman. Wow, actually, this boss can hit pretty hard. Yeah, it can hit very hard, jeez. Yeah, I should probably be careful then. Need to heal. I have status elements, so...
No.
Oh, damn it.
Disgraceful.
Disgraceful indeed. Oh, stop aiming for me! Aizen's gonna revive me. Never mind. I fall time. Stop that. What are you weak to? No weakness. Yeah, okay, it's not that tough. We are over-leveled for it. We're still annoying to deal with, though. Heroes Vantite. Provides a 25% chance increase in the amount healed by healing arts used on characters at 25% or lower HP. That's good. Yep, that's pretty much all there is to say about that. It's always good to fight the mini-bosses for the permanent upgrades like that. Oh, damn it, I have to eat the yellow fruit again, that's right. Okay. Pass some red, blue. Looks like we're passing the red first. And then it's gonna lead us to some blue, maybe? Actually, that won't make much sense because we'd be stuck there. What's gonna happen? Wait. Oh, silver. Could be worse. No blue around here, so could it be? Oh wait, is it over here? Yeah. If we want to go back, we gotta find the yellow. Wow, the camera's kind of glitched. It was actually literally glitched. I could not change it. Like, I wouldn't mind going around like that because of the map, but it'd be kind of hard to see where the enemies are. more fruit right over here, so we can go back. Which means we're gonna have to eat one more fruit somewhere over there. Over here. What is our reward? That's a Nor bottle. Pass through here. The other one is yellow. We'll need red. Jump here. I guess so you reached the red one. Was a red plant. Well, eating the red fruit allows us to go over here. Why do we want to go over here? For the treasure chest, I guess. Lots of cat souls. Well, a soul bottle is not too bad.
Good luck, Ep.
Hey, when they don't come back with anything. Where's the yellow? Ah, it's right over there. Don't know how I missed it. Oh, hello. Are we gonna have to fight him?
What's he doing here?
How did he get here? He needs a geo
it's a world tree
board.
leaf.
We need that for the Omega Elixir.
You know of the Omega Elixir? You're no ordinary travelers.
I think you can tell that just by looking at us.
He seems wary of us. Should we take it by force?
No. We'd be at a disadvantage.
What?
You look strong.
What do you mean he looks strong? We're about to face off against a god.
Let me try.
All right, Laffy. Do what you need to.
Please,
No
sir,
sense.
may we have that? We need it badly.
Sorry, kid. I've only this one. You're so young. Do you really think you can make an Omega Elixir?
I have a friend who's very sick. If there's anything I can do to save him, anything at all, I have to try.
Did you already gather the other ingredients?
No, we still don't know what the last one might be. But I'll find it. I swear I will. My friend is suffering too much. I refuse to give up on him.
Take it.
Are you certain? Don't you need this as well?
I'm an exorcist. Talking to you, well, we're supposed to put the needs of others ahead of our own. You think not of yourself. I would be a poor model were I to deprive you in your time of need.
Thank you.
By the way, young one, perhaps this will help your cause. I've been studying an old book, and it would seem that the final ingredient is a Moloch's prayers. Unfortunately, thanks to the Lord of Calamity, the Abbey's been losing a good number of Malachim. I've managed to be exceedingly lucky and mine is still okay, but he will not give me his prayers, even when I command him to. Perhaps you will succeed. I have not faltered in my duties as an exorcist. The world must come before my family. I'm so sorry, Vidal.
Oh, The irony. Ah, choking out of the irony.
Now that we know what the last ingredient is, there's just one thing left to do.
Hey! I think that might have been Vidal's dad.
Well, now that you mention it, Vidal did say that his dad was an exorcist.
If he was the one who borrowed the book from Vidal's mother, that would explain how he got here.
Damn though, that's cold. Doesn't that mean he was willing to give up on his son? How could he place more value in the Abbey's teachings than on his own son's life? I think he made the rational decision. Remember, he felt that there was no way he could get the last ingredient for himself, so... Yeah, okay, sure, logic. Kids ain't logical. How do you think Vidal would have taken this?
I'm sure he'd be terribly hurt.
Look at it like this. That guy clearly went to a lot of trouble to decipher the book. He would have faced considerable dangers just to get here.
Exorcists can't save the whole world. They have to live their lives conflicted like the rest of us. If everyone lived as selfishly as me, the world would be a wasteland.
Velvet.
I don't disagree, but he knew what he was doing.
Am I dreaming this? Is Velvet actually defending an exorcist? Pinch me!
I'm only stating the truth. Anyway, if we'd fought, it would have been to the death.
Good thing this ended peacefully.
Fee, I can't tell you what's right in this situation, but if Vidal does die, the sadness will be numbing. I can promise you that.
Yeah, but I think even in sadness, hope can spring to life. As long as you keep living.
Anyway, we've got everything we need. Let's get back to Vidal's house and make the Omega Elixir.
That exorcist said the last ingredient was a Moloch's prayers. That's all it is?
We're in good shape then. We've got Laphicet and Eisen and Bienfu. One of you can surely squeeze out a prayer or two, yeah?
Squeeze out private too? What? Yeah, there were a lot of typos in that last scene right there. That skit. And I already warned you all. When it came to the translation, the endgame scenes were not a high priority. Thankfully, all the dialogue, the voice dialogue, is fine. So that's what matters. No cutscene on the way out, I hope. Yeah, because we're warping. What we need. Hey.
We're back! Where's Vidal?
Oh, it's you, Laphicet. I'm sorry, but Vidal's already lost consciousness.
But he's still alive, isn't he? Please, let me see him. Vidal, it's me, Laphicet. We have all of the ingredients for the Omega Elixir. I'll prove that your translations were correct, Vidal. Just wait.
Laphicet.
He's awake!
No, he's just mumbling. That's all he's been saying this whole time.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Laphicet. I'm sorry I told you to go away. I really wanted to talk to you more.
It's fine, really. That doesn't matter now. You're my friend. There's so much of the world you still need to see. You have to get better, so we can go on adventures together, okay? Huh?
Is that...
It's the Omega Elixir.
What?
So, it wasn't really a Moloch's prayers.
It was their tears.
Okay, that's a cheesy way to end that scene. And it just ends like that?
Sweetheart, you're home.
I am. But I have no right to be here at this point. I chose to do my duty as an exorcist over the welfare of my own dear family. I won't ask for forgiveness. This isn't something that can be forgiven.
Dad?
Vidal, are you feeling okay?
He's fine. A generous friend worked hard to prepare the Omega Elixir for him.
The Omega Elixir? Wait, don't tell me your friend is...
You helped him, right? I heard that it was you who told him what the final ingredient was. Thank you, Dad.
No, son. You have no idea. I...
Dad, it's okay. You protected the world in your own way. The one Mom and I live in. The one I want to explore when I get a little older.
Son.
All's well that ends well, hmm?
Hard to believe we managed to actually make an Omega Elixir. That's one hell of an accomplishment.
Oh, and here I was anticipating much wailing and gnashing of teeth. Vidal turned out to be pretty resilient, huh?
Can't you just say good job like a normal person?
You're no fun. You did good, kid.
You have no fun.
Thanks. But I might have given up if not for Velvet's encouragement.
All I did was rile you up. I wouldn't call it encouragement.
Not you too, Velvet.
Anyway, that was a noble thing you did, Laphicet. You really held on to your hope all the way through.
Yeah. I just didn't want to give up on Vidal. But I don't really think it's worth praising. I haven't felt lost like you have, Velvet. If I had, I don't think I would have been so sure of myself.
Perhaps. But I think you'll still have it in you. Even if you ever do lose something dear.
Huh? Why?
That's just the feeling I get. Look, I'm tired of Eleanor's grumbling, so I thought I'd say something nice for once.
Could you not make this my fault?
Praying mallet. That's the achievement we unlocked. That's it though? Do we not like get another reward for this? Purity charm. No? I don't think we got anything out of this. Well, the side quest is complete at the very least. Time to go to Ysalta now. And we're gonna actually travel by ship to there. Because why not?